What's going on, everybody? Today we are talking about Fall Guys. It's the hottest new Battle Royale platformer meets Mario Party out on the market. Super fun, and I'm going to give you 5 specific tips in order to help you get better at the early game and make it to the end and win that crown. But first, make sure you subscribe and like the video. Go check us out at twitch.tv/Zafod. We are live right now. Here's a little taste of something you're missing. There's 7 eggs? There's 7 eggs? Ah! The first tip is on everybody's most hated early game in Fall Guys, the seesaw. Now, this tip will save you tons of time and almost guarantee you a sure victory if you follow it. When you approach any ramp, no matter the angle at which that ramp currently rests, jump and dive on the platform. Your Fall Guy will immediately get up, allowing you to walk even the most highly angled surfaces, allowing you to save tons of time, get that checkpoint, and make it to the end. Next up is the slime climb tip. This is one of the most pure platforming minigames in Fall Guys. Now, I'm sure most people have seen the jump off the first triangle, which allows you to skip walking around the level on this minigame, but I bet you don't know about this one. If you're about to be pushed off by one of the moving blocks that exist on a few of the different platforms in Slime Climb, you can actually grab onto the edge of the platform, climb on top of it, and save yourself from being pushed in the slime and being eliminated. Now, this will not only save time, but will put you in a good position if you're in a pinch and allow you to survive, which is the biggest strategy that you need to implement in order to survive Slime Climb. Next up is one of the more difficult early game minigames, the whirligig. Now, this game has a couple of tips which will help you save a bunch of time and survive. This game is particularly known for trolling you, ragdolling you, and pushing you to the back of the pack, which is not ideal in Fall Guys. The first tip is to go in between the first and second whirligigs that you see, walk straight, and you will almost always survive this action. The second tip, when you approach the end, you have a choice of 3 different paths, the shortest one being the middle path. If you walk up the escalator on the middle path on the very left-hand side with your camera facing forward, even if you don't make it through, your Fall Guy will be pushed to the side and still remain on the middle path, putting you light years ahead of the rest of the pack. This last tip can not only apply to the middle game I'm going to talk about, but it can apply to a few of the middle round mini games, allowing you to survive and keep going towards that victory. In Rock and Roll, one of the best strategies that you can do is allow your team to continue pushing their ball while you move ahead, go to the end of the course, and use your Fall Guy to block the other teams from making progress. If you just stand in front of the ball, push it towards the wall, their progress will be halted entirely, allowing your team to move forward, get to the goal, and survive. The main concept can be applied to this game, Egg Scramble, and Hoarders, where you don't have to win the mini game, you just have to not lose. As long as you survive, you have your chance of making it to the end and getting a win increase exponentially, and that is all it takes to survive, is not lose. That's all the tips I've got for you today. These tips are specifically designed to help you survive the early game so that you can survive longer and go for that win. Make sure to like and subscribe the video, check us out on Twitch, and I will see all of you out on the course.